Dalvin Thomas, was that you? How'd you know, man? You drive by me, honk your horn, and keep on going? How'd you know I had a flat tire? I'm trying to get the budget tires, because you get 4. They tell you things about, we'll rotate them every 6 months. We'll also give you a guarantee if anything goes wrong. I called them and they said, who is this? Fam, we got some good news. And it always comes in droves, right? Hey, Smooth, man. I got some questions for you tonight too, fam. Be ready. First, yes, I know. We got our DC. But you know what? I prepared this. I wasn't thinking about whether or not we were going to sign Raheem so quickly. I thought he was going to lollygag around. You know how they do. And a week or so later, and Raheem Morris is considering the 49ers, but he does have a couple of stops to make before he makes his final decision. Yeah, you know how they do, right? So I'm looking at the huge cap expansion because that was good news too. I said, what? Oh, yeah, this is just in time, too. We had all those financial issues last year, and now all of a sudden you guys expand that cap to way more than was anticipated. Yes! So, let's shop, man. Let's shop. NFL Free Agency 2026, 49ers holes and priority pursuits as to the order you want to put them in. Mac Jones trade rationale, if there is any. It's offseason. It's time for the NFL, fam. The offseason for the Niners can be predicted to be a lot different this year in contrast with last year's misery. Remember how we crying, holding each other up and carrying on, man? Everybody's leaving. Well, what are we going to do? John Lynch, we're going to build through the draft. What? Okay, then what? Turns out, it wasn't bad. Get a little Kyle Shanahan magic in there too. But we had the biggest test of an organization I have ever seen. I've seen a lot. We lose people, and then we lose people that stayed with the team. Blue chip players going in and out of the lineup. Some of them exiting permanently. Finish the season with 12-5. Damn! See, this is why when I was saying, man, Kyle Shanahan, I ain't giving him all the credit, no. But I'm just saying, the organization needs to be left alone. Get some people in here that can play ball, and let's go. And with Raheem Morris, that's a good move. Raheem, okay, let me finish this. So the offseason for the Niners, the mass exits of players, yeah, ensuing dead cap, and hell, we at least subside. That should have subside this year, enough for the 49ers to be involved to a larger volume than last season's debacle. Damn it. I hate going through that. But it was such an exciting season. I'm not mad at 2025. Also, everybody's fave quarterback, too, Mackie Jones, is not just a player you'll think of as your typical relief pitcher. This dude can start. And it seems to be, you look at what Darnold's doing. Darnold went through a maze of pain and suffering inflicted upon him, and some of it self-inflicted. And then what does he do? He ends up with Minnesota. That is the first glimpse of his real potential. He wins a bunch of games, but he's not ready for prime time just yet. So the Rams run him out of the playoffs. Before that, Detroit had just beat hell out of him. Now, Sam says, bring Detroit and bring LA. I'll beat them both at the same damn time. That boy got some grooming and polishing in San Francisco, baby. What do you think Mac Jones would do if he left us? Got to keep him before he comes back and gets us, a lot like Sammy did. I've been thinking about that, man. I said, Sam, you wasn't all that when you came to us. Now look at your ass, all right? You need to call up and do a video, call it up, get Kyle and Brock on the phone at the same time and thank them for all of your sudden glory. Okay, you figure the Niners are going to start the bidding process pretty high on Mackie Jones anyway, if they consider doing so in the first place. To the phones we go, with eyes toward the offseason. And what are we going to do? Oh, I can't wait for this offseason to get underway. Get this stupid Super Bowl out of the way next weekend. Niners transactions. Oh, man, we're going to get pumped. I just know it. But according to ESPN's Adam Schefter, the biggest news of the day, you got your DC. 49ers set to hire Raheem Morris as the next guy for fame. Morris will replace Robert Saleh, who departed to become a head coach of the Titans. He deserves that. I wish he wouldn't play, but still. But fam, you know what you got with Raheem Morris? I don't want to get excited. I'm trying to stay calm. Raheem Morris has got that kind of mind. You have two football savants, intellect-wise. Because Kyle knows both sides of the ball. Kyle learned offense before he learned defense. Morris is cut from that same cloth. Can you see them sitting in the room talking together? Oh, we're going to have some strategies this year like you're never going to believe. I just can't. They could author the next defense. You look at Gus Bradley. Gus is going to have to leave. He's going to go somewhere look for another job now. But Gus, the godfather of the cover three, the defense that ended the 49ers' chances. He came up with a team so good that he named them. I mean, you think about the Dallas Cowboys, what it's called, Doomsday Defense, the Rams back, the Fearsome Foursome, and Gus, the Legion of Boom. Can you think of any other names of defenses down through the years that have been legendary to the point where they got names they'll never be? Purple People Eaters. Was that the Purple People Eaters in Minnesota? Yeah. Wouldn't it be great if after this, the dust settles here later on, they got a name for the 49ers fan? Because we've had the gold rush a long time ago. But I don't know. Does anybody take that serious? Anyway, I just speculate, just talk, think. But yeah, that's why I'm so delighted with this. Thank Gus, Tom Pelissero, the NFL informed clubs today and is projecting a 2026 salary cap in a range of $301.2 million to $305.7 million per club. Yeah, that would represent another significant jump from this year's $279.2 million cap number, nearly $100 million over the 208 cap in 2022. Going to the mall, go shop at the upper floors. I'm talking top end all the way. Give me Gucci, Chanel, and and this is the thing. We can't go crazy this year though. Per over the cap, the 49ers had $23,327,521 salary cap space, which was nothing. We still got dead caps we got to deal with. 49ers may now have $57.2 million in estimated 2026 salary cap space, factoring in carryover and potential restructures. Oh, and you know how good we are manipulating these things. All the 49ers. You already know. Parag is sitting there. You can hear the bells ringing. It's ding, 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 ding. Oh! Calm down. Stay calm, fam. Stay calm. The Niners will be more aggressive in free agency and possibly trades this offseason than they were a year ago, of course, because we were just a hot mess last year anyway. But wide receiver and defensive lines are two areas, fam. Kyle gets his, John gets his. Kyle's going to want him a wide receiver. Remember how he was jumping around in that seat when Brandon Aiyuk was called off the draft board? He was at home. It was during the COVID year, right? Kyle's in his seat, twirling around. I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about Brandon Aiyuk, right? Because I don't follow college football as much as I'd like to. But I didn't know what a Brandon Aiyuk was. I just knew his name was a little strange to me. But anyway, Kyle's spinning around in a chair, going nuts. Yeah? How come? This dude must be a badass. Okay, he was. But also he has issues. But anyway, wide receiver is going to be one, and also Lynch is definitely going after some more butchers to put on the defensive line. I know what you're thinking about. How about the offensive line? How about the offensive line? I'm thinking the same thing, but priorities are going to be priorities. Unless you got some reason to believe otherwise, bring it to the table tonight. But they're going to look to probably improve that in the free agency. maybe a safety as well, because it is worrisome. You know, will the FO go after the big names? I don't know why they keep putting these guys' names out here. Their teams have not released them unless they're talking about trades. Justin Jefferson, Max Crosby. I mean, Al Davis Sr. would come back to life if he knew that his son was out here working with the 49ers. I'll believe it when I see it, you know. But Justin Jefferson, Kyle Pitts. Still got this thing about Kyle Pitts, man. AJ Brown. Dude's right, everybody says. AJ, come on, man. After being, you know AJ's not coming to San Francisco. Not a chance. All them drop passes in the wild card round, that may have helped them beat us, actually. Or he's sitting over there reading books and complaining about touches. We need that? No, we don't need that. Mrs. Crosby, baby boy, on the other side of Nick Bosa, please. Oh, hell yes. Man, there must be a way to get around Davis Jr. He's tired of Max sitting over there crying and whining. Max doesn't do that loud because he's not that kind of guy. This is what I like about this guy. He's got character and all those skills. Max makes it clear that he wants to continue in the silver and black. I mean, he's like the Greek monster wanted to get out of what's it? Nicole, I always pronounce the basketball player that wants to get out of Milwaukee, right? See, he tried to stay, but Giannakopo, yeah. Anyway, he's trying to get out. See, these certain guys of character don't whine and cry. They're just special. But he wants out. Crosby wants out. He's not going to make a big deal about it or make the media go crazy, but he just wants out. You know he does. And a good deal for Davis, I don't know what that would be, but he'll do with everybody but us. Watch him end up with the friggin' Shams. Okay, I mean, but fam, here's given a choice between Jefferson and Crosby, which way would you lean? It's tough, huh? It's tough. McCaffrey and eventually George Kittle. And if Pearsall could stay healthy, that would be, oh my God. Oh, that'd be a deadly group. I don't know. You make the call. I'm just, I can't even, I don't know what I want to do with that. Okay, I sat there and thought about that. Crosby, Jefferson. Crosby. You know what? I'm going to say Crosby. You know why? Because we've seen what a good defense can do. We ain't got to worry about an offense. Kyle and company will come up with points for the most part. There'll be those cases where there's a bad matchup and you see, like, we got to do something with not the Rams or the Shams, should I say. But the Hawks ain't going nowhere, fam. Yeah, that's going to get worse. On the radar target, so for New York Giants wide receiver Wan'Dale Robinson. Dude catches a lot of balls, fam. Alec Pierce from Indy. These guys, they're tailor-made for Kyle Shanahan's offense, especially Alec Pierce, man. That dude's got Shanahan offense all over him. They can make things easier on Brock and be a lot less money than Justin Jefferson. I know, you say Ronbo, man. If you get a chance to get a Justin Jefferson, man, you don't bullshit around. You go get him. I know. I'm just saying, man. Just for argument's sake, Romeo Dobbs, Blair. LaFleur. LaFleur trained. He knows Shanahan's offense already. He will hit the ground running, literally. The question still remains, was the avoiding of Aiyuk's deal enough to allow the Niners to become spenders again in free agency? Or will it still take a year or more of being budget-minded? It'll help the cash flow, but the Aiyuk contract and did you know that Javon what do you make us call him? We call him, he didn't want to be called Javon. Javon Hargrave. You know we're still paying him? See, that's why I didn't even know that until I read across it. We're still paying Hargrave? My God. So, that contract will still impact the 26 salary cap. I said, what? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Last year, the cuts and the purge, as they call it, were mostly related to cash flow. The good news is the cap can be manipulated, and you know who's going to do that. We got in trouble about that. Did we lose a draft pick about that? Was that 2 or 3 years ago? Did we lose a draft pick? Because Parag he finally made a mistake in the books? I was shocked. Anyway, that ain't going to happen again. Niners will be more aggressive this offseason, but they will have to be smarter. No Aiyuk or Hargrave deals, and if they do spend big money, it should be proven stars like JJ or Crosby. Please. And fam, smooth. Are the Niners going to release BA or trade him? I'm still so confused about this. I thought they told BA weeks ago. All right, Brandon, here you go. Take this front office. You've got a severance, and thank you. And yeah, we tried, and we'll best of luck to you in the future. Okay. And I thought we cut ties and we were done with that. And then I keep hearing these mixed things about the 49ers would like to get something for Brandon Aiyuk. What? Really? No, you're not gonna get anything for Brandon Aiyuk. Who wants to be bothered with a guy, first of all, that just got over a really scary knee injury, and then also he's a mental case? Why would I? Call me on the phone for what? And I can just see you call somebody around the league, some GM, and he answers phone. Hey, guy, John, how you doing? What? John, I thought we were friends. You know I'm not going to take that deal. No. Oh, okay. I'll get back to you. Nobody wants. That's like you're pissing people off. I wouldn't. Don't call me about Brandon Aiyuk. So they'd love to get something for him, but will there be any team interested? Is my question. So, Smooth, what's going on with that? Have you clear? Help me understand the Brandon Aiyuk situation. But I'm still talking about Kyle Pitts, fam. The Niners will likely bring back Jake Tongas, who's restricted free agent. But could they pursue Pitts? Given that Kittle may miss most of 2026 season? Oh, I've wanted him since that year. He was in the first round. God, I just want some Falcons picked him up next after we picked up. Then again, you have to ask the question, would Pitts want to come to San Francisco to be the starting tight end, only to become the backup once GK returns? Because, Shanahan doesn't even use Tongas very much now. And we like Tongas. But will he start going with heavy two tight end sets? He used to in Atlanta. It worked nicely, too. Hasn't done that with us. If Pitts can block, Tony, is Tony here yet? Tony, tell me, does Pitts block, or is that one of the things that pisses you off about him? If Pitts can block, that could change. Tongas doesn't block well, and as I say, you put them both on the field. In fact, Larry Krueger, from his sources, he's heard Renardo Green and Ricky Pearsall are going to be moved. I answered Larry on a tweet. Larry, man, look, you know what? Man, Larry, it's preseason time. It's official, man. I mean, off-season time. It's official. Did you ask those sources to amplify a little further on details and explain why they think so? I haven't heard from them yet. But I'm just saying, why would the Niners move off of 2 high-round selections after only 2 seasons? I get it. Ricky gets hurt too damn much. And Renardo Green, he sent Kyle Shanahan into a pissed-off mode I've never seen him in. My God. The camera was following Kyle around and Renardo Green for a few minutes. It came off the field to play, and Kyle was just, he's all over Renardo. I said, what the hell? And somebody said, because I didn't see what happened, somebody said he was over there trying to start a fight. I said, was that him last time that caused that fight, cost us 15 yards? So I understand that. But and here finally, will they really release? Will they really trade Mac Jones? MJ's a strong trade candidate, fam. He really is. We have to come to grips with that. It is a possibility. Well, what can the Niners get for him is the question. Can they deal him for a player who can help in 2026? Then it's probably a good option. I don't want to get rid of Jones. If Mac can bring a first-round pick or a second-rounder, okay. I like Mac. Realistically and selfishly, I'd like to keep him for the next 4 or 5 years. If Brock Purdy misses time in 2026, he'll need Mac Jones, who can win games. Jones showed he can do that. If you get a decent offensive line out there, it'd help both of them. But Mac Jones is no joke. That dude can play, and that dude is tough. Mac Jones, he's like a quarterback version of George Kittle. I mean, this dude could be all broke up, and he's still out there making plays. So, that's where I'm at on this. And Brian says, a salary cap increase of $25 million. We didn't anticipate that now, did we? No! Thanks, Brian. I'm just delighted with all that money. Don't be silly, 49ers. No more Javon Hargrave by Brandon Aiyuk deal. Well, you don't get Brandon Aiyuk deal, but it's going to be 3 or 4 years coming down the road. But, who's that edge we got from Kansas City? We just finished paying him last month. It's like child support. Some of these guys paying alimony to people. God. Hey, Smooth, get in there, man. Get in there, Smooth.
What's up, brother? What's up, man?
Smooth, man. Help me, because I know you know. Give me some skinny on Brandon Aiyuk.
Brandon Aiyuk, well, it's the same as it was the last time everybody heard from him. Nobody had heard anything from him. Nothing out of his camp, nothing from his friends, nothing from the coaches, nothing from the trainers. If they're not getting it, how the fans go get it?
I know, right?
How the media go get it?
God.
Quiet mouth shut. Quiet mouth shut. You can't get nothing. You're not going to get no news, no information. Lost the dog bark. The dog's not barking.
Yeah.
You got a muzzle on him. So
because he bites.
You saying shit. But then I'm thinking about this. It goes back to the substation. Nobody's really talking about. Next to the stadium. Could that be? I'm just going out there. Just think, if that's the case with Brandon, the Niners knew about it.
Detroit versus everybody.
And tell the players they knew about it and didn't do nothing about
bang,
it.
Bang, Lions game.
They could have paid that $20 million when they could have paid that $20 million and had that shit removed. But now it's gonna cost them in the 50s and hundreds of millions to get that fucking station removed. Now think about this. Number is 35. It's like a nuclear war. Once it hit the ground, the pavement, what happened? The mushroom popped up. Then after the mushroom popped up, what happened? The radiation, it spreads. Every time that motherfucking machine and shit is on, that shit it spreads out. And once it spreads out and turn off, remind you, it's radiation. It's in the soil. So every time they work out, there's that radiation in the soil. Check this out. The Niners better do something about this, because now the Seattle Seahawks and New England Patriots are playing in separate practice facilities in San Jose and in Stanford Stadium. They're not playing in Levi. This shit gonna come up again in the Super Bowl. Throughout the commercials and shit. I'm telling you, Niners gonna have to sell the 49ers because it's gonna be big lawsuits after these players finish their careers. They'll come out with that cancer and shit. It's gonna come back to the substation with their radiation and shit, because everybody know radiation sits on the soil. When you go buy a home, you check the pavement, you check the soil first. You check the foundation, make sure it's bedrock. Because especially in California, been earthquakes and shit, you know what I'm saying? Look at those houses and shit that burnt down and lost in Beverly Hills. I'm telling you, bro, it's the little things. Now it's going to go back. They're going to have to sell a team, because look how many people go be suffering. It's gonna go back to how come they got cancer and this. It's gonna come back to that substation. The ones that played there before they retired. Even Juice came out and talked about it.
Yeah, well, McCaffrey went and looked
saying?
into it. Yeah, several people. Some they probably haven't mentioned.
Look. If you have electricity, the Niners is the most injured team in NFL history, bro. In history, that ain't never been. We talking about from the beginning of time. They're the most. Back to back 3 years. Come on, man.
Going on longer than that.
Why us? Now it's proven. The Niners was told this before they got the stadium. That substation was there. The Niners could have moved that shit somewhere else. They want to pay that $20 million. They didn't want to pay the $20 million to the city county. Okay, they didn't want to pay it. Now you got motherfuckers players going down, suffering. Now you probably looking at the billions from lawsuits and shit. They may have to sell the Niners because they ain't gonna get back to Eddie D. They still haven't forgiven for that shit. If that was the deal, it would have been reinstated. The Niners gonna be sold because now he's focused more on this soccer team and shit. You know what I'm saying? You have like 4 different owners with the Niners now. 4 different owners.
Shareholders. We got shareholders like crazy lately, don't we?
I'm telling you, and check this out. Another thing before I let you go. These free agents, don't get your hopes up. They hear this shit. They ain't gonna come to the Niners. Hearing about this shit. Cancer and substation and shit. They ain't gonna come to the Niners. And check this out. The agents go tell the rookies too. Oh, I'm gonna get drafted by the Niners. Nah. Until they come out with the facts and shit. They have come out with the records and shit. What's going on before free agency open up and before the draft? Because we ain't gonna have no draft picks, we ain't gonna have no free agents. And nobody want to come here.
Smooth. That can be extended to people, season ticket holders too. They come out every year and spend the same amount of time on that area as the players do.
Not only that. Look at the public that go there and watch the Niners practice on that field. Yeah. With the electric current and the hot air sun. Come on, bro. That shit don't mix. Especially ones with high blood pressure and shit and diabetes.
Ooh.
You wondering why your body's shutting down so fast? And doctors say, oh, no, you have a good report. You go back and next thing you know, like, damn, everything has changed. That shit is serious, bro. They had a chance to remove that shit. The county, I remember that shit. The county offered them said, $20 million, we can remove it.
They said no. Mil.
They said
that's
too much.
Drop in the bucket for the
money
family.
Over a human being life, over your players and their safety. Come on, it's not. You can, bruh. They can get as many trainers and fly as many trainers they want to. That shit ain't gonna work. We know what it is. It's not the training, man. How we the only team? Then we bring in some of the best trainers. Then we overpaying the trainers, and the shit's still happening. And it's all about who got affected the most before your bones and shit turn brittle. And you pull a hamstring or MCL, non-contact. The shit really took off when with Greenlaw in the Super Bowl.
Oh, he played all year. No, he didn't play all year though.
He just on one knee chilling, waiting for the whistle from the kickoff. Get back on the field, stood up, bam, gone down. That shit just don't happen like that, bro. Shit usually happen on contact.
Yeah, that's true. But Detroit, you know Baltimore, so there's other teams, they don't get injured like us, but they had some years where they got their whole lineup wiped out. See, that's what a lawyer's going to do. He's going to compare. It's not going to be fair, but it's going to be compared.
The longer that this shit linger on, it's hurting them. It's hurting them. And so it hurt their reputation too, because they knew about the shit. They can't say they know. They knew about it.
Yeah.
Before they looked at the fucking foundation. What is put the statement? My fucking was right there already. What's that? Substation. Oh well, let's get somebody to look at that. You look at people look at the same motherfucker look at the soil, the builder statement. You had them look at that too. The soccer team, the youth soccer team is right behind that. It runs through that too. But they don't play that. They don't play year round like that. Almost a year round like that. About 12 whatever months like that. So then they're not affected. You know, as long as the Niners practice day in and day out, every morning, every day, 7 in the morning to 5 p.m. Come on, bro, on that field, in the heat, sweating and all. Come on, man. They got
It's not a house built around that area, is there?
They're far away from it because they showed the diagram of it where that red circle go into.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
It's surrounding the plant and the practice field.
Smooth. We was getting ready to celebrate tonight, and you brought up the substation. But you know what? It was enlightening.
I keep it real.
I know
the little things, bro. You know, I'm just saying. So I'm just y'all look ahead. We probably won't be able to get those draft picks and shit. They don't give them.
All right.
They don't want to, bro. All right. Peace out. I know what it is. Man, time to the point, PMO. Smooth operator. I'm out.
There he is. All right, Smooth. Thanks for the 911. And you know,
sure.
it's been said enough now that Jed, I don't know how much money it's going to cost now, but you're in trouble. You got to get rid of that place or it's too late. We can't move the facility. It's easier for them to move their facility. You know, Matty. God.
Ronbo, it's funny he brought that up because I was even thinking, I'm like, because I've always told myself I never wanted to live near like a cell tower, especially the 5G
anything
ones.
Transmits,
or nothing, dude, because like we really are affected by it. And even if this isn't causing the injuries, it's going to cause us problems until
other
it's
health
fixed.
Issues. Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Like even if it doesn't cause shit, people think it does. I agree it does. I think it does.
Yeah.
But let's say it doesn't, people are still not going to give a shit.
No, they're going to assume
they're not going to believe it.
Yeah, whatever bad's going on, it's that substation. Jet York is too damn cheap.
Fix it now.
Yeah, they're going to do
That's the biggest problem at the moment, in my opinion, because he's right, dude. People aren't going to want to come here.
Because they're going to look into that.
Yep. Like now. Like fucking yesterday.
But then there are those.
It's a big deal.
There's going to be energy put into proving or trying to fool people by gaslighting us into thinking that there is no effect on the injuries are not due to. They're going to come up with it because there's big money involved here, Matty.
Yeah,
I just know it.
Huge money, dude. So yeah, but shit. On another note, it's nice to see we finally made a decision.
Yeah. Are you happy with that decision?
So that's good. Yeah. I'm cool. It's all good. They got a good relationship. He seems to be a very football intelligent human being.
Oh yeah. They go back. Him and Kyle go way back to the beginning of the century. Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah.
Like when they were really young.
Yeah. So
yeah, no, I love it. Yeah. But
how's that? You know what Manny, is it an installation of a new defense? Raheem runs the 4-3 or 3-4. I think I heard that.
I don't know.
Our personnel.
I'm not sure. I'd have to look.
But he's that kind of a brilliance there. He doesn't need the formations are fine with him. The 49ers don't really run. They run hybrids all day, every day, every game. You see the 49ers in the base defense every now and then, but usually they're shifting and pulling things around all the whole time, especially when Salah was going there, because Salah doesn't want to blitz. So he's got all these other formations going on all game long. So Raheem will probably adjust to that real quickly too.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
People will be healthy. We'll be obviously looking a lot healthier. So, yeah.
You see, that's why Fred Warner and Nick has had two, but he did that when he was in Ohio. I mean, I don't know. Some people. Oh, you know what it is. Some people are subjected to that kind of thing, just like any other disease or anything else. Some people are going to get these things. Some people aren't. What that substation is doing, even if removed, possibly something else could affect health in the area. You just never know. Exactly. Because if they knew the substation exactly was causing that problem, they'd get rid of that in a heartbeat. Even the York family knows, don't bleep around with this. Get that shit out of here now. So, but they're going to be looking for answers.
Check the soil, make sure it's not something, even if you get rid of the substation, it is still going to be a problem.
Contamination is already taking place.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's definitely some radiation coming off that type of stuff. So
And it has
I don't like to be around it very long. It causes all sorts of issues, man.
Oh yeah, those rare cases where you go to the doctor. I really can't tell you what's wrong with you. I can tell you you're reacting to something that's causing this, and this. But that's it. They can't tell you rare.
And I even try to limit my use of earbuds anymore. Even.
How about your phone? When's the last time you put your phone next to your head? Ever since they started talking about what they talk about
speakerphone anymore.
Yeah, years. I don't know this with the phone. I know they say it's probably but yeah, no. If the possibility is there, you've got to take warnings seriously.
Well, we're just being bombarded with so much garbage
all the time. Even the food we eat
from the exterior, or just from like what we're seeing. Like we're just being infiltrated with trash due to from all angles of life. So whether it be radiation or just the stupidity that ensues in our football life, or the stupidity that ensues in the outside.
Stress.
It's just
plays a huge role. Every time you jump in your car,
huge role in the body.
Yeah, anytime you jump in a car, have you noticed that your stress level goes up about threefold when you're in your car and you're driving down the road? You're intolerant, you're impatient, you're subjected to rage. And I'm not even like that.
It's funny how that works.
In the car,
there's like Ronbo in the car and Ronbo at home.
It's so bizarre. I snap easy. Everything
we
pisses
all
me
have
off.
it, dude. Don't feel like you're rowing that boat alone.
God. So glad to get out of that car when I do sometimes. But
yeah.
But you're right.
Are you in the Bay Area?
Well, near it, But the thing is, they're gonna have to. They can't keep having. Well, yeah, all the Bay Area's got. Yeah, we get. You need to get for your best test. Be in a hurry on the way from the East Bay or San Francisco into Marin County or the East Bay, and think you're going to just zoom over the bridge with ease and speed.
Yeah, right. Huh?
Not going to happen.
Jokes.
And you like I did that time I got pulled over by that cop in front of the Golden Gate, from the Golden Gate Bridge, and I get to the court, and they're going over the what happened, and he reads my file. It says, so it says here that you're going 65 on your cross Golden Gate Bridge. Player pulled up. Officer says you not only endangered the lives of the people at the toll station, but you endangered the lives of the officer in pursuit. That's why I got crazy. The officer in pursuit. What the hell? What? I wanted to say it so bad, but I had to be nice. What the hell was he chasing me for? So that's our world we live in.
You'd have to damn near be driving a 4-wheel drive across the Golden Gate anymore to be doing those kinds of speeds because of the transitions in the road pieces. They're so separated. Like it was last time I was through there a couple of years ago, man, it was pretty rough.
Man, man, we got to go. We've talked about everything but the 40.
Yeah, dude.
We got another time to come up before the Super Bowl, though. As I got some things to do this week. But let me see you later in the week, buddy. All right.
Yeah, buddy. It was good to see you as early as we were. I thought I might see you Wednesday. I was like,
I had to adjust it real quick.
Cool.
I can come back Sunday.
Yeah.
All right.
Like it.
All right,
buddy.
Talk to you later, Maddie.
Night, bro.
And Whisper, it says, hello from Seattle. Take care, Ronbo. Go Niners. Richard Ray, Art Shaletta. Hey, Richard, of all this time, I didn't know you were in the Seattle area. Whisper once. All right. Thanks, Rich. Good to hear from you. AAA Aaron.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Hey, man, we got like Raheem Morris. We got a little extra cash. And, even though we need to be concerned due to the fact that what the smoke just delivered, that was pretty penetrating. I am a little worried about that. If players are smart, they'll look at San Francisco. Ain't they got dudes out there dropping like flies? Yeah. Well, yeah. Ain't that because that substation they don't really want to take seriously? Okay, here's what they're offering. No, I don't want to hear it. Can you imagine that? You know? But go ahead, Triple A. Some people you want to get, would you rather get I'm sorry, Jefferson? If you had a choice between Jefferson and, of course, which I make the choice. Oh, Crosby? Which one would you take? Things like that. What are you thinking?
Yeah, so the one receiver that I really like in this free agent class is the wide receiver from Green Bay, Romeo Dobbs.
Yeah, I like Dobbs. Yeah. He's already ready to go in
Yeah, I
Kyle's
think
offensive system. I like that.
yeah. Um yeah, I mean he played like in a similar offense to Kyle Shanahan.
Oh, hell, LaFleur's is Kyle
Yeah,
Shanahan's, that's one of his guys.
yeah. Um I think he would be an intriguing option. Um yeah, and I mean as people want Justin Jefferson, I mean I know he's gonna cost at least, maybe
20,
a first
25
round pick.
plus, easily. If not, how much Jefferson's getting?
Yeah.
Isn't he getting somewhere in the area of 35 to 40?
Yeah, so something like that.
I can't afford that.
I mean we don't we don't need to give up our draft picks because we need to build up our roster.
Especially offensively. I trust him to.
Yeah.
The defense has got to be grisly, though. That's the way it is in the NFL. You've got to have killers on defense.
Yeah. And hopefully, with our first draft pick, we can hopefully draft an offensive line, which I don't think they will.
Nah.
You know how much they love D line.
And also, they'll say things like, as they always say, Kyle, is there any reason why we didn't consider an offensive lineman in the first round? We didn't see any better in the first round or the second round that's any better than what we have in camp now. Kyle, you say that every year, but we look at offensive linemen that got drafted in the first and second round, and they're stars. What happened? See, I don't know why. This is their philosophy, AAA. Go ahead, man. I'm just, God.
Oh,
It's
but
amazing.
yeah. Oh, and another free agent that I'm really interested is the defensive tackle from Houston, Sheldon Rankins.
Okay. Is he playing? Because between what's that guy, Wills, and the other two, they got two pass rushers that are just frightening, coming off of both edges.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he
Who?
I mean Sheldon Rankins is a pretty good pass rusher and he can stop the run. So I think he can mentor CJ West and Alfred Collins.
Oh, he's an interior lineman. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old is he? Because you say you want to mentor CJ and Alfred.
I think I want to say he's
over 30?
He's 31.
No, that's not bad. He's still got enough youth in him that can be effective. And like you're saying, he's got the maturity in the league that he can point things out to CJ and Alfred. That's a good mentor. You're right.
Yeah. So yeah, and as far as Raheem Morris, I really like the hire because I don't think he's gonna change the scheme. Like I think that they're gonna keep it as a 4-3 scheme. I think he's gonna add some flavor.
The
know what I
Raheem
mean?
touch.
Like maybe
Because he knows. Yeah.
he may blitz some. Like So yeah,
You know,
and I heard he and
Mhm.
Kyle are really close.
oh yeah, because they've got the same kind of football smarts. So they probably when they get together and talk,
Yeah,
anybody in the room that's listening wouldn't be able to keep up because they've got to be exchanging some jargon and things that no average football fan even knows about, or even some other coaches around the NFL, because these guys know both sides of the ball really well. Oh, that speaks volumes for what you can do as a coach. Oh, God, yes. Oh,
but
because
yeah, because even though he was the head coach of the Falcons, which he got fired, I mean, I thought Atlanta did pretty well at the end of the stretch.
yeah, they got rid of
But
Raheem a little too
yeah,
quick, I think. Because Raheem,
but I
although
think he has.
Tony's glad he's gone, but Raheem was starting to get it together, I think.
Yeah,
But anyway, yeah.
yeah, and I think Raheem Morris is more like a defensive background because he was a defensive back
Himself.
for Tampa. I
Yeah.
think like 2007, I think something like that.
Was he that okay.
So
That's not that,
yeah,
that's he's not as old as I thought. But yeah, those are the kind of things that, expertise helps, especially if you played. Triple A, we gonna go. I will see you later on for the next show. Well, I'm not sure which day it's gonna be, but I'm glad you guys keep an eye on the ringer, man. It's gonna ring. Because I get away and escape, come to these shows. The police are sitting out front of the house now, waiting for me to come out. I gotta do my show, man. Come on, wait a minute. All right, fam. I'll see you later in the week.
all right, Ronbo. Have a good night.
You too, Triple A. Night, fam. Lorenzo, I do have this thing about driving too fast. I forget, you that red cherry in the rearview mirror. Isn't that frightening? Never forget that. That judge gave me a month of doing park service for that. I've learned though, I don't want to be in the park anymore. Hey, Lorenzo.
Fuck them Cowboys, Ronbo.
That's what I say.
Get that out of the way first. So, how's it going?
Hey, man, it's just such good news. All of a sudden, they increase the cap. You got your coach.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, man. They'll pay for some good free agents anyway, right?
Yeah, because we don't need a whole lot.
We don't need a whole lot,
Yeah.
We've got a solid team, So we spend $70 million. I'm pretty sure we can get at least a few pieces. I would think,
If we could just keep them on the field.
Yeah.
But man,
I don't know about that. I know Fred. They interviewed him about it a while back, and he was like, "Well, I don't know. I've been playing here for a while."
Yeah. Red he thinks he gets some superpowers from that.
I don't think that had anything to do with my ankle.
Yeah.
So he goes, "I don't know."
I mean, the dude rolled up on his ankle. That was contact.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So I couldn't tell you, Ron, but my brother's a rocket scientist, but
ask him about that when you see him, though.
but he's a Raiders fan. He's not going to
talk
tell
to
me.
him. I got Raiders fans in my family too. I got Chiefs and Vikings fans too. I said, man, we can't go to Thanksgiving dinner no more, man, because Mama said next time, back in the day, we couldn't even come to her house no more for Thanksgiving. We just could stop eating and start arguing.
My sister and brother-in-law, they live right down there by Arlington, Bedford, Texas.
Oh yeah, so they got to be Cowboy fans.
They're right between Dallas and Fort Worth.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think this pickup is pretty good. This defensive DC, Lombardi gives a good breakdown of the defense
spreadsheets and everything else. Color coded. Yeah.
So he runs anything from he's been around everything from a wide 9 to I couldn't quite grasp the penny one he was talking about, but he worked with Old Brick too, So I mean, so it's
wide 9 is when you have. You guys, if you got Crosby and Bosa, the wide 9 is your.
But he's been around like he's got like a 5-1, depending on they said he just kind of works with what he has, and he has all these. He's been around so many defenses that But
Yeah,
he's got the whole spectrum, you know.
Yeah. And the
So
nice
there
thing
was
is
that
he understands offense as well. That is always going to be a tool you can use when coming up with plans to stop it. Because if you know what it's going to do and
Yeah,
how it
you know what I mean,
works, yeah.
but if you know all those defenses, you know, like that 5-1's is specifically for a run stop, you know.
Yeah. You know,
You know,
but that's why you need a
he was
great
talking
safety
about
too.
it.
Don't have that one back there get his ass ate up in case, you know.
Yeah, well, Mustafa will be his third year, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is it. That is Malik's job. It's yes. And he
Yeah,
wasn't as good
you
as he's
know,
going to be next year after a year recovery.
yeah, yeah, because he was, you know, he was out for a little bit,
At the
and
beginning
then
of the
you
season to
got
begin with.
Upton
Yeah.
Stout. You know, he's not no slouch in the run game. You know?
Upton's good. Yeah, strong.
Yeah,
too.
so that's what he was saying. He goes, as long as you got like a good, you know, like a solid run secondary, you know.
Hmm.
So I think we have that.
We
Remember, we
definitely
got
do.
that one kid that started too, right? That last game. What's his name? The safety.
The one we've been complaining about, but he looked lots better toward the end of the season.
Yeah, you know, he's just a rookie, so it'll be his second year, you know, 4.3. And
Yes,
he's got
I love his
4.3
speed.
too, you know, so and he wasn't afraid to hit
No,
what we saw, you know.
he over pursued a few
Yeah,
times,
I'm
but
happy.
they've ironed that out and missed when I say that.
Yeah. And the whole whatever station, hey, look, it's there, and if hey, you know, life's got to go on, you know.
Marquis Siegel.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Marquise
yeah.
Siegel, Lorenzo.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Marquise came
Yeah, he's
on and
pretty
on
solid runs.
and
Yeah, he's some
on.
solid. That's some good solid run stopping right there, right?
Yeah,
Lenore.
because he can get to that runner
Yeah, it's
quickly.
pretty solid.
Yeah, I loved him in the locker room. He's confident
So
nowadays too. I need that from him.
yeah, so he can he can switch up the defenses for, you know, situational. You know, it's not like he's stuck in one. You know, don't overload him, but just kind of okay. If it
Use him
comes
for
to
his
this
strengths.
spot,
Yeah,
this is where we're gonna. Yeah, you know, so
because you know what
so
he's good
he's
at.
got a good.
Plug him in.
Yeah,
He'll
and
get-
they were saying he's just coming on, so he's
And
you know,
last few weeks, I didn't recognize who he was.
I never thought I'd be saying, but he's still a youngster at 49.
Oh, hell yeah! Because Marquise just got drafted last
Yeah.
year. He just got out of class. So you
Yeah.
know, bringing his
So
books to the
yeah, I
locker
think we're
room.
good. Fucking injuries, you know, but those were just like freak injuries, you know.
But they
It seems
year
like
after
to me, you know,
year,
because
it's
like
just
even Bosa, if you seen that when Bosa got hurt, that he had those two guys on him, like
roll
you
up.
know, that should have
It's all
been a
roll ups
penalty,
are half
you
the
know.
time.
Yeah, so I mean, they, you know, I was like, ah, fuck, he's fucked because
We just
you
have
see the angle that they were
luck.
pushing him down.
Michael,
So I don't
same
think,
thing.
yeah, I
Michael,
mean, this
I
is
trying to remember. Didn't he? It didn't look like he was.
yeah, those are some pretty fucking. That's not some torque on your joints, man.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah.
that's
Guy
like some
weighs
serious.
2
Yeah,
plus
that's some
100
that's
pounds
some
rolling
serious
up on your
torque these guys.
legs.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so injuries are injuries. You know, we'll see what happens this next year. You know,
Oh, I wish.
hopefully we win it all, and only one that gets hurt is the water boy. You know,
Or the other team.
so yeah, the other team, you never know. But
I
you know,
mean-
you don't know about his history. You know, I mean, you don't know what team, you know, players were hurt too. You know, and go back and research it. I suppose. You know,
Yeah, Ricky
where he
Pearsall.
coached
I didn't know he used to get hurt. Ricky used to get hurt all the time at Florida. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we got some money. Ronbo got to go fucking shopping. You know.
Indeed, get some tough guys. And just leave.
Yeah, I think
You know,
see what
we'll
happens.
find out soon.
All
Too,
right,
fam.
Ronbo.
All right.
Go
Have a great
smoke little
Sunday,
more,
fam.
You know.
All right.
Yeah. Bang bang. Later.
And about them
Fuck
Cowboys.
them Cowboys, motherfuckers.
Tyler, it's all. Ray Jr., man, I just realized, can I get Ray Jr.? Of course you can. Ray Jr., you and I, we've been hanging out since we started this operation, man. Yes, indeed. We don't miss no time together. And Ray is one of them dudes that comes in and apologizes for being late. Ray, don't think I didn't notice that. At the time I'm talking to something else, I'm doing something else. I want to acknowledge you. Fam, I salute you. Oh, hey, wait a minute, wait. Happy baby, happy Niners birthday to Ray. Happy Niners birthday to Ray Jr. Happy I often wonder how long I can continue doing that. Birthday, Ray. Right, man. You know what I'm saying? God, appreciate you, fam. See, and also, and Delvin Thomas. BA has mental issues. I'm afraid of what's next. Ooh, Ray. I mean, Delvin. See, because it may not just be something that we quietly settle. Can you see BA? Because BA likes a traveling contingency. He come rolling up in there with 2 or 3 dudes, a couple of players and everything else. And BA, what's this? Now I just thought I'd bring some of my boys with me. Why? This is about you. God. Anyway, hey, BJ, come on in, fam. BJ, that sounds like something Barack O'Niner would change his name. Okay. Who's next? Eric. Eric.
What's up, everyone? How you doing,
Eric,
y'all?
how you doing, Super Bowl dude?
Well, we're doing just fine. I'm
So, Eric,
getting nervous, but yeah.
I remember at the beginning of preseason, Eric, this is your first year with us, I think. Yeah, you were so humble.
Oh, second, yeah.
And you were so humble coming to the season and saying things like, because we knew we were going to play the first night of the year, us against you. And you came in and it was, should be a good game. Little did we know how good a game it was going to be. And after we got through playing you guys, I said, we won that one. I says, guys, next time we see them, that team's going to get better, a lot better. Look out. Called it right again. I didn't know to this magnitude you were going to get better, but good Lord, Eric. Whoo! Damn! That defense is serious. And then the offense started to pick up too. Smith and Jigba's that guy's a mutant. I mean, I know Professor Xavier has to be looking for him. So, your run game, is Charbonnet going to come back for the Super Bowl?
I already done for the year, unfortunately, but who knows?
Man, that combination of the
Torn
defense.
ACL.
He's ACL. Yeah. I know it bad. Well, you got to wait for him. Man, late in the season, too. You won't get him back until midway through the season.
Yeah.
Charbonnet's huge.
But it's going to be, it's pretty amazing. I think that just the fact that we'll heal, just the fact that we are in the biggest game of the year is just amazing.
Yeah. Unlike people like Rudy think that going to the Super Bowl every year is just not it's a piece of cake. Yet he only has 2 in his franchise's 70-year history. So he's always coming at us with, you guys ain't won a Super Bowl since blah, blah, blah. So people understand the Super Bowl is not a given. It is something that a lot of teams will never, ever achieve.
Yeah.
A lot of teams haven't. There's been more teams to the Super Bowl. Not.
I mean, I know one of those teams that we're talking about, and I still remember this. A couple of years ago, you guys versus Detroit, I thought they had it.
Good example.
Everybody thought that the Lions had that.
Yeah, I did too.
And then the second half happened.
I mean, you were whipping. they were switching off between Knuckles and Sonic. They just did it. Every time Knuckles and Sonic got the ball, they was just clowning us. 10, 15-yard scampers each, every time. I said, and then I'm on Raw, got involved, and I said, damn. So, yeah, I don't know how we got out of that.
I mean, once again,
Green Bay, same thing.
Bud.
Yeah. Green Bay, same thing.
Yeah.
We escaped Green Bay. For some reason, I mean, they decided to start throwing the ball. That year, teams didn't realize keep the ball on the ground on the 49ers, and they can't do a damn thing. That's why the following year, all we could do was think about drafting run stoppers because everybody could run on us. And that set things up. The 49ers just through tenacity and grit and luck.
Yeah.
That catch that bounced off their head, was that the Lions or Green Bay? That ball that bounced off the head of that defender and into Aiyuk's hands, that was the pivotal point why we won that game. A frigging miracle. For once, the football god said, all right, give it to him this time.
Yeah.
Inflection points.
It's gonna be I was actually kind of happy to see you live tonight.
Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna get. I was so excited to get back here too. I'm so glad to see you guys.
Yeah,
it's gonna be rough.
I mean,
It's off season.
All of a sudden I was playing on YouTube and I'm like, oh wow, he is on tonight. I gotta go join these guys.
Thanks, man. Eric.
No problem.
Yeah, because you guys. Well, we'll be back before Super Bowl too, because we're talking up on that one. Because
kind of depends on the day, because like I know Thursday or Friday are pretty much out because I'm going to probably be traveling with the family for my dad's birthday.
Oh, okay. Good.
So,
I thought you said you're on your way to Santa Clara. So, what? All right.
No, I wish. I wish I was going down that way.
Oh, I heard the tickets. Did somebody, Ellis, was that you? Who told me $6,000 will get you a chair?
Yeah, I think I was telling you a little bit about that. Yeah, Dick Spow for the cheapest tickets. No, thank you. I'm out.
The camera's got a pan. It's going to look like a Lakers game. You got all Jack Nicholson and all those superstar movie stars sitting in the front row because they don't mind paying $500,000 a year for those seats. Yeah. God.
That's a lot of money.
Woo! Man. Matter of fact, that's PR, though. If you got, the right people sitting in the front row where the cameras are always hitting them.
Cheapest tickets go from $5,800 to $6,700.
Woo! Yeah, Lord. Thanks, Ellis. Damn.
Oh boy, now that's. I don't.
I'll watch it. I like replays and things like that anyway. Eric, you have a good time. I'm going to try to get back in here. Hopefully, I can get back in here before you get your travel plans underway. All right. Meantime.
Yeah, no, I wish I could go back down that way, but no.
We all do. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You can see it from TV. Bye, Eric.
Night, everybody.
Night, Eric. Smoked at $6,000 for a seat for about 20 minutes of actual action. That's. Oh, wait a minute. Is it BJ or PJ? Because production's having a little trouble figuring out what you're trying to do here. PJ? BJ. Okay. I still think it's a prankster. You can call him up and get heavy breathing. Hey, Michael!
Good night going, buddy. Hey, Rob, how's your night going, buddy?
Oh, man, it's going great, man. I didn't think I was going to be able to escape in here. I got away, got some of the things done. You make obligations during the season.
You probably called it, figured the Niners got that defensive guy from the Atlanta.
Well, there's that. I wasn't about to miss that. That was
Tony
motivation,
Wright was happy seeing he go to the 49ers, so that's pretty good. Now I heard you talk more about him now.
Yeah.
Some good things about him. Maybe Tony will. Yeah, he'll put some good and some bad about him. Maybe that's what he needs to do.
Oh yeah.
When he goes, yeah.
And
No, I
Raheem
think
might
he's going to be good.
Yeah, he might be a good
I think he'll be
coordinator.
all right. He'll be with us for 2 years. I think he's going to stay with us for
Wait,
2 years, and
wait,
then
wait,
we'll
wait.
find another coaching job afterwards.
Where'd you get that information? Is that your prognostication, or did you hear that?
Well, you figure maybe he'll stay 2 years so that he can, find a good team to coach next.
I need 3. I need 1 year for him to get that thing up to speed. I need a second year to solidify.
All right, so you want to do 3? All right, you can do 3.
Yeah,
all
okay.
right, you can do 3. That's
Can
fine.
I get 3?
And then after 3, and if you can do 3, and if the other guy's available, the one that the Browns are trying to hold hostage, then we go for him.
Schwartz. Keep it on the Schwartz. The Schwartz situation is going to be very entertaining. The Browns
That's the guy you're going to have to keep an eye on.
God,
you're going to
they're
have to keep an eye on
ridiculous.
him. Yeah. Maybe Kyle should just bring some of his former buddies that he almost won the Super Bowl against the Patriots with. Bring him over to the 49ers. Who else is available that he could grab?
Well,
That's on the Atlanta Falcons team that year. That's available.
That's a good question.
I
I
Tony
never
should
thought
know.
about that.
That's his team.
Well, yeah, Tony.
You know?
Yeah, Tony's been with the Falcons forever. Yeah, he should know.
And we're playing Atlanta this year again.
Are we? Oh, God.
And we're playing the Cowboys. Then we got the Cowboys on our schedule.
Well, good. Texas boy. Where's Texas boy?
Texas boy, you're going to beat us again. And then we got the... Yep.
Texas boy, your best chance was this past season. Next year, we should be ready to play. So, yeah. Get ready for another A-whooping. Michael, you got a lot of choices to make. Hey, you got some things going on with the free agency. And, what are you thinking if you got choices to make? Who would you like to see? And Mac Jones, are you keeping Mac Jones?
I'll keep Mac Jones as long as I can keep him because you don't know what you're going to get out of Purdy next year. You might get hurt again. He might be one of those. I keep Mac Jones. I think I keep him. I'm afraid. So the other quarterback, gets better. The one that we got from Indiana.
Rourke. What if you get a first or second round choice? I don't see a first round pick, but what if you get a second round pick?
No, you won't get no first. The only way you get a first round draft pick from Mac Jones if he made it to the Super Bowl without Purdy and won it.
Yeah.
Then you might get yourself a golden ticket and won it. You would have got a golden ticket.
Ooh.
But no.
Wouldn't that have been crazy?
I think I keep him another year or two just because I see Matt as a little bit, you know what I mean? Too good to let go. Every time we let go of quarterback, what happens?
They get
Look
good.
at guys. Every time we let go of quarterback, what happens? Darnold's in the Super Bowl. What happens when we let go of Mac Jones and that year after he goes to the Super Bowl?
Probably.
Whoever team he goes to.
Michael, let me ask you this question. Do you remember Nick Foles? I remember Nick
Foles, yes.
What did they get for Nick Foles after he left Philly?
The Vikings or the Eagles?
Who picked up Nick Foles first?
That's a good question.
Did they give him a first or a second pick? Nick went to the Super Bowl and won it because I thought about that when you said goes to the Super Bowl and wins it.
So Darnold will be the next guy in line.
Well, they're not going to trade Darnold, though.
No, Darnold wants to trade the Vikings, isn't it? No. Mm-mm. Well, eventually that time comes to get that rookie from Alabama as a backup. That's supposed to be, you get the Alabama backup.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 guys.
Remember that quarterback? No, Seattle got a quarterback from Alabama, their backup quarterback.
God, who is that? I do not
That kid,
remember.
he's good. He's like a wildcat type of quarterback. He's good. They got a quarterback that they drafted, I think last year, the year before, they got a good quarterback.
Well, recently.
Backup.
Okay. Wait, okay, so Mac Jones, you let Mac Jones stay.
Mac Jones, I keep him. I would be afraid to let him go because my luck, you let him go, what's going to happen? Who are you going to depend on if Purdy goes down? Who are you going to depend on?
Rourke, and I don't know what he looks like. He gets a lot of rave reviews.
He's got a lot to improve. Rourke, you got to see what he got on the field. You got to put him out there and see what he has. We know what Matt has, but we got to see because Rourke might not be as good as Matt.
I would bet he's not anyway, especially starting off.
No, he's not. No, I would just see how he does in preseason. Look at his preseason. You're going to let him play preseason. Him and Mac are going to be playing preseason. Purdy will sit out, I think, the whole preseason. Maybe you'll see him in the last game or two, but you'll see, you know what I mean? You'll see Rourke and you'll see Matt Jones and maybe a rookie they draft. If they draft a rookie this year, they might pick up a rookie
picks up a quarterback every year.
Niners do. They pick up a quarterback like they're a candy from a candy shop.
Every year.
Yeah. Every year.
Could have been picking up an offensive lineman, but
I just want to
quarterback.
hopefully sign that kicker. I don't want to let that guy go. I'm worried about that kicker.
And don't even worry about that.
Jennings.
I'm assuring everybody they're not going to let Ray Pinero go. No way.
No. And Jennings, you better sign him wherever. Just sign him, and if he wants some more, he's going to go to Tennessee and get it.
But if he tries to get away, franchise tag him. He's not leaving.
Yep. Nope.
No.
Franchise tag him. No, keep him. And then what would you do about Ricky? Give him another year, or would you put him on the leash and we'll give him one more year? What would you do?
You know, Ricky
That's
Pearsall.
a tough thing. You let him go, then you know what I mean. Send him down to Miami. Trade him for
You're talking
Miami
about Ricky
Dolphins.
Pearsall, right?
Yes.
Yeah. No, he's not going anywhere. Well, Ricky will be fine.
No, I keep him and see how he does this year. Draft a receiver in the second or third. Get him off with the line in the first, maybe, or the tight end. Go for the tight end. If the tight end goes, go offensive line. Right tackle.
Yeah.
If the tight end goes, get that right tackle. I like that right tackle. There's a right tackle out there. There's a guy from Iowa. He's built like a house. I saw him on like the practice. There's a guy. He eats like, oh my God, like 3 dishes of pasta. He eats like around the clock. Nonstop. From Iowa.
You got to judge me about. Yes, it did. Depends on how much big bowls of pasta. Listen, have you had a choice between?
He's good. No, he's good. Ronbo,
I believe you. I believe you. Listen, make this choice, Michael, before we run out of time. You got Jefferson on one side. You got what's the Raiders? Crosby. You got Crosby on one side. You got Jefferson on the other. The 49ers can only get one of the two. Which direction would you go?
Crosby.
Sounds like me. I agree.
I go with Crosby. That guy, he's a redhead, and he's on fire. He matches the 49ers jersey. He's got to get that tattoo off, the Raiders tattoo.
Seeing him and Nick on opposite ends, I want to see the quarterback's face
and
when the ball snaps.
His brother's a free agent, too.
Who?
Both his brothers free agent, too. Buffalo's letting him go.
I'm pissed off with Joey. Don't come back to say no.
Both Bozos and the Crosbys. We got the.
Well, okay.
Yeah, we get those 3.
And if I got all 3, but Joey gets for the vet minimum. That really bothered me last year.
Yeah. And then the guy from Texas will be back, so we'll get him.
Yeah.
That one that got hurt, or second round draft pick, he'll be back. It'll be good. These rookies did good this year. They'll be way better next year.
Michael. Yes.
Michael was the first.
I just realized Michael. I forgot he was from Texas. Is he from Texas? Anyway, all right.
Yes.
Tell you what, Michael.
Georgia.
Yeah, he's from Georgia, Michael.
Georgia.
Yeah,
Georgia first round and then yes.
We'll say, Michael, we're gonna go. I'm gonna see you later in the week.
I'll see you.
All right.
I'll send the kitty say hello. Yeah.
Please and thank you.
I will. She's getting ready for baseball.
All right.
All right. Have a good night, Robert. Stay warm, buddy.
You
Keep warm, 49er Power. Keep warm. Shout out Ellis.
I forgot the East Coast is still freezing. That's right. All right, Michael.
Peace, family.
Yoey, come on in, man.
What's happening, bro?
We're going all different directions now. We got money. We're seeing the people that are going to be up on the market soon. You got you got Money Mac Jones. Every time you say that, we can apply that to Mac Jones as well. Anyway, decisions to be made. What are you gonna do? You can't make the wrong one, and because I know you're gonna make the right one. What are you thinking?
I mean, we're not going to get a sure pass rusher out of the draft. I don't think it's worth putting all our eggs in one basket for that and just assuming that we're gonna. Because in that case, that means it's got to be a first rounder, and those it's never a guarantee. So I would spend the money on and bring in an edge rusher, even on like a 2-year deal or something like that. Go get Max, or go get some more proven guys. I think that Arnold Ebiketie, who was playing for Atlanta under
Raheem,
under Raheem, and there's another defensive tackle or a defensive tackle also that will be available. So I'm hoping that he tries to maybe poach some of the guys from that team, and maybe we can sign them for low. Ebiketie is a solid defensive lineman. I know, Tony could vouch for him. He talked about him a lot and liked him. But maybe he's hoping that they'll re-sign him. But there's some gems that we can try to sneak for a nice little piece of change and not too much. But of course, when it comes down to your question with Justin Jefferson and Max Crosby, I want Max Crosby for sure.
Yeah, I think we all agree.
I want Max Crosby for sure. We need more ferocity on that defensive side of the ball.
Yes.
We need, fear. There needs to be fear and pain inflicted,
intimidation.
In one sequence. You know what I mean? Against our opposing teams or the opposing teams we play against. Romeo Dobbs is solid. He's not super fast, but he's got good hands and he's a clever receiver. He's a trusted guy. I mean, Green Bay is overloaded with so many receivers. So I think his market value is low enough for us to be able to retain him for a nice, a good price. It's worthy. I would even say Sky Moore, because Sky Moore is projected to, I think he's at $2 million or something like that. I mean, I would retain him just, to have him special teams and then be able to also use him offensively, here and there. I would re-sign, Sky Moore, because you're not going to get anybody like that out of the draft. And, I'm not even considering Jacob Cowing and what he's going to do. I don't even want to project somebody who I haven't even seen take a NFL snap outside of a preseason game. I don't even want to.
I'm still wondering about why. Ellis, do you remember Junior Bergen? I forget. Yeah. He was supposed to be a return man. Junior left and I ain't heard nothing from him since.
Yeah, they need to go. They need to go draft, even if undrafted. Go get Michael Worther, my stepson. I was telling you about. Go get him. He's the real baller. He didn't play for Montana when Junior Bergen was there. He would just hit the transfer portal and was with them last season for one season, but he balled out. And, he just went to the Senior Bowl. I mean, the Shrine Bowl and stuff like that. And he did well. They had him playing special teams, and he was a starting wide receiver. He only got one target, though. I think it's, they got the politics with the, the different kids from different different organizations and stuff like that. So because he was a smaller school, I'm thinking it was like some little whatever. But he looked good on special teams. He had some flashes and stuff like that. So he made the best of his opportunities he was given. But I think they should go get him. He'll definitely come in and do something right away over Junior Bergen. Like, Mike is a baller. But, that's high hopes for that we draft him. But he'll get drafted somewhere either way. But, yeah, I'm not excited about Bergen or Jacob Cowing. Jacob Cowing was a third-round pick. I'm more disappointed in that than I would be Junior Bergen.
All right. We're going to the third year with Cowing, and ain't had nothing yet. What's that speech that we had a few years ago, too? They ran him for 4 years and had him sitting down and finally said goodbye that last year.
Danny Pray. I say Pray, but
Danny Pray. Gray, right?
Danny Pray, your ass about to get on the field and do something. Let us pray that you can do something on the damn field. But, yeah, man. Just a disappointment. And he played with Rashee Rice, over there for SMU. I mean, what if we would have got Rashee Rice instead of Danny Gray? That was so, even though, Danny, I think it was 1 year earlier. They're like, man, come on. We got to start hitting on these receivers, man.
Right? Get the right one. BA was good, but BA's, I don't know what's going on with his head. So,
Yeah. That's the last time we drafted a good receiver. Or JJ, him and JJ.
Yeah,
that's it. JJ was a 7th round pick like Junior Bergen, and the difference between those two is like, what I mean, night and day. So shit, you got to start hitting, baby.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be that hard. Kyle has some kind of biases that he's looking at and making judgments on wide receivers, I think, sometimes, because he used to be a wide receiver, right? And Kyle, you sidestepped one guy and got another one because he ideally fits what you call a good wide receiver or something you can work with. And the other guy took off like a bullet. I'm CeeDee Lamb. What if we would have got CeeDee instead of a BA? It just amazes me.
Right.
I mean, God.
And I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Henry Ruggs should be getting released from prison pretty soon. So I think he's going to try to come out and try to get back into the NFL, and I would give him a shot. a prove it, kind of situation, I bring Henry in because you can't imagine the hunger, the things he's been having to deal with,
and he's not that
locked
old.
up, having his dreams taken from him. I would take a shot on him because that boy gonna come in playing. Somebody's gonna give him a shot, and I think he'll do well.
Run. And do you know, if we would have drafted him in the first place, I have a feeling what took place in Las Vegas would have never, ever happened. Damn it.
You like to hope not, you know what I mean? But that could have been, some of these guys like to get in the shit, man, and that's the problem. They feel like they're invincible once they sign the contract and they start living the lifestyle. They really that humble goes out the window. That it's something the guy just transformed. But I just was thinking about it because I saw something the other day. It was something fake where they're saying, oh, Henry Ruggs is being released and he said that he wants to play for the 49ers or whatever. And I'm like, that was some clickbait. But I'm saying if he is going to be released pretty soon, or if he already is or has been, I think that probably would have been more national news, or at least more heard of.
You're right.
I would take a look at it.
We got to go, fam. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to see you later on the week as soon as I can free me up and get back in there. I got away today. Captain Raheem was out there. All right, fam.
Oh yeah. Look, man, and lastly, like I said, I think I said Schwartz, Raheem, or what's his name, or Raheem Schwartz, and what's his name. So we got Raheem Morris. There was some things that he was having issues with during the season last year, but he's more of a proven guy, and I think him and Kyle could really come up with some, something masterful together. So that's I give it an A, man, until further notice.
All right.
Shout out to fam, man. Y'all know what it is. Hit that like and subscribe. You know where you at, wipe your feet. Shout out Tony Tone, the Dragon family, my man Frank, Show, all the fam, man. You know what it is. Oh, shout out Brian, 49er Brian. Shout out to Chad, Nikita, Harold, Money Mike, Jones, who? You already know what it is. And his whole life. Shout out to Faithful.
All right,
bro. All right, fam.
Hey, Gohard, I just realized I've been seeing you a lot lately. Good to see you, fam. I said, Gohard says I'm leering towards that guard from Detroit. Bro's young and can run Kyle's own schemes. Gohard, good to see you, fam. Tension.
Detroit got beat up by everybody. Hey, Ronbo.
Yes.
Well, look, I'm a sensitive woman, right? And I like to hold on to something that's real good.
Yeah.
It'll be very unwise for Kyle Shanahan and the group to move Mac Jones. What sense does it make to have someone that helped you get to the damn playoffs when his little brother got hurt? Now, I say little brother deeply because I feel like him and Brock Purdy are the closest friends ever. They treat each other like big brother, little brother, and I've noticed that.
It's special, isn't it? Yeah.
Little brother gets hurt. Big brother steps in and helps little brother win those games. Now, I say this: what sense does it make to trade Mac Jones for something you think you want, and then hope that a backup quarterback does just as well as Mac Jones? Doesn't make sense. You already got your evidence right there. He's better to stick with the Niners. It's better to keep the Niners with. It's better to keep Mac Jones with the Niners.
It's a risk.
It is.
Yeah.
And,
but Mac Jones may want to go somewhere and be somebody's main man. That's the only drawback I see on him staying with us. But I'm with you. I don't want to see Mac leave.
I don't think Mac want to leave. I've listened to I've been watching a lot of the 49 news.
Yeah.
I've been watching that stuff, and that was a beautiful thing to hear Mac Jones say he loves where he at. He loves it, and there's nothing he wouldn't do for his brethren. So, and then they started asking Kyle Shanahan and I keep forgetting the guy names that's next to him. They work together.
You're not talking about John Lynch.
Yeah, I think it's John Lynch. So they sit next together, and they were saying, "Well, what do you think about Mac Jones? Are you going to extend them? Are you guys thinking about trading them?" And then they said, "Well, it wouldn't be a good thing to do is to get, because he's been a big part of the Niners, and they wouldn't want to get rid of him. If anything, they're going to extend it. They want to extend another year with him." Now,
I think they had a 2-year deal. They got a third. They had a 2-year deal with him last year, actually, in order to be able to trade him this year if because they'd have rights to him. But another year would be nice. Give him 2 more.
Yeah, right. We would take him. We would love to take him for 2 more years, because it doesn't make any sense just to send someone who's just as good. What I think they should be doing is looking at all those games that was played and look at those defense and look at who's been allowing the foes catching the balls, and then you're not hogging the ball. You look at someone. We need someone who can hog the ball on the defensive coordinator side. We need someone who can stop the run, hog the ball, not sit there and let them get some yards, then try to tackle them or trying to trip their leg or something. No, you got to.
Come on, Dad, you're picking on Eddie Pinheiro. He's too little. I've seen Eddie throw his leg out there.
Exactly. It's not about, we need to keep Eddie Pinheiro. He needs to keep his legs together. That's not his job.
To be tackling people. He did the right thing.
Yeah. So look at the ones who's the weakest link of the 49ers. It doesn't matter to me. And look at the weakest link. Stop keeping the ones that wants to showboat, but then don't want to do no damn work.
I can give you a list. I'll give you some time. I got a bunch of guys on there that need to say "c'est la vie."
Oh yeah. And you definitely make that money real quick. The draft for somebody better than them. It don't matter who they are. And I want the Patriots to beat the Chicken Hawks. I don't care. And no one's gonna watch the halftime. A lot of people are talking about they're not watching the halftime show. It's gonna be a shit show.
Bad Bunny.
And you know what? I already told everybody he gonna bring woke up there, and I done told everybody if you don't want to see it, you don't want them kids to see it. Y'all better just turn it off for now. So thank God we ain't gonna be at the Super Bowl.
But anyway, there's more than just Mac Jones. Tanjan, I'd love to get your opinion on. Jefferson's available to you. Max Crosby is available. I mean, that's just 2 guys, and there's going to be other combinations too. Which way are you going to go? I think we're all on the same page. Between the 2, who would you like?
Oh goodness, I would love Jefferson, because I got family that's a Jefferson, so I just make me, I'll pretend like that's cousin or something, Yeah, I would love to have Anthony Jefferson.
Okay, so Max Crosby's out. Bring Jefferson. Because the thing is, like it was just been explained, we need a defense that the quarterback is scared. Remember the year we had DeForest Buckner and Nick and all of them together, D Ford and the whole bunch of them on the front line? Boy, I'll never. Jared Goff made me laugh so hard. Jared Goff, he'd be taking a snap. You could see Jared's eyes looking at both sides of the line. And as soon as he got the snap, he'd hand the ball off as quick as you could see. He was handing the ball off to the running back as quick as he could. This is the kind of fear I want to see in the quarterback again. That was so fun that year.
You remember Alden and Justin Smith, and Alden was the most scariest one. They were scared of Alden. Remember that one quarter?
God, yes. And then,
they see Alden look like Alden is about to knock somebody rocks off on top of their head.
Coming around that corner.
Which quarterback was the quarterback? And I'm trying to remember who was this quarterback. He gave us. No, there was a quarterback that was against us.
Oh, you mean against us? There's lots.
Yeah, and every time Alden Smith run up, I think out of the first, second quarter, and then on the fourth quarter, we have a total of 4-6 pick sixes because he was scared.
we got to go, Tanjan. I'm telling you, if we could get another Alden Smith, all these head cases, Alden, B.A., good ball players, but they lost their damn mind. But we'll see you later in the week. All right.
Yeah, we need a Dante Hittner and everything. Okay, well, It was nice talking to you and all that stuff.
It's a
Thank y'all.
pleasure to
Bang
have
down
y'all.
again. And
All
kick. And I hope the Seahawks come to the stadium with chicken pox, scratching the issue.
Jesus
All right.
Christ. Good job. Have a great night. I'll talk to you shortly. And who was that other edge rusher we had? He always looked pissed off. I used to enjoy watching him. I said, dude, does he smile ever? Who was that edge rusher? Somebody, fam, during Harbaugh's era, it was Alden, and who was on the other edge? And before, yo, E.
What up,
Brooks.
Ronbo?
It was Brooks. Yeah, come on, E. E, you remember Ahmad Brooks?
Yeah, linebacker.
Man, Brooks used to
He
kill.
was on
Brooks
the
would
end
be,
a little bit.
dude would be sitting on. You never seen Brooks change expression. Always looked mad as hell. I listened, made me laugh. When he came off that edge, he was crazy good too. Woo! Justice Smith played the interior, William.
Skinny,
Thanks.
He was skinny. He wasn't a fat boy. He wasn't like what we want to deep in.
Ahmad Brooks.
269, 270.
He was solid though. The dude was coming around that corner like
No, I'm
crazy.
talking about Alden. Alden.
Oh, Alden was long. That's the thing about Alden.
Yeah.
So, hey, yo, fam, like you got like, you happy about Raheem Morris?
Yes.
Okay.
But yes and no. I need to see it, first of all, because like it sounds good. But once again, we're getting the Cabo click together.
Uh-oh. Nobody thought about that till you pointed it out either. The Cabo click is back alive and well.
And that, like I said, that could be good and bad. Like, we don't know. I want Kyle to be as happy as he can be, where he can make the best decisions that he can.
Well, you know, he will. I mean, he's not going to. When it comes to this, they're probably going to be really serious. They're probably going to be each other's both critics, or worst critics. You know, because they both know a lot about the game.
Like, I mean, every coach knows something about the game.
Yeah, but these guys are special.
And
these guys know both offense and defense, and from what I understand, equally. I mean, they both. That's why they're good defensively, and that's why Kyle's good offensively. He knows all there is to know about defense. And then, of course, you got Raheem, the same thing. Oh, I'd love to sit and listen and hear what those guys talk about when they get together. But go ahead.
Me too. I want to hear it because I want to see it better than I can hear it. Like, people can say, "Oh, Kyle's a brilliant. Kyle's brilliant. Kyle's brilliant," but I want to see it on the football field.
You're one of Kyle's. I forgot you're one of Kyle's biggest critics.
I'm not a Kyle critic.
Yes,
I'm
you
a
are.
critic
You remember
of bad
that? You
decisions.
still haven't gotten over that play when it was going to do that option coming around the corner with CMC and Juice. That made E mad. Hey!
Man, and I went over that play like 12 times.
Oh,
I replayed that play. I kept rewinding it and rewinding it and rewinding it.
Okay, did you like the play when
it don't make no sense?
What did you like to play when they threw the ball downfield? When who's that threw that pass? When JJ threw that pass down to CMC, did you appreciate that?
That wasn't on fourth down.
Okay, all right. I can see you and me going to have this kind of thing all the time. I love it.
All right,
go ahead.
Yes, I love it too, though. In a way, I was mad a little bit, but 4th and 1, Brock Purdy is 70% on quarterback tush pushes or whatever, quarterback sneaks. Why is we not just doing it on 3rd or 4th and 1? We went left, we went right, then we went left, and we lost 3 yards.
You know, the average defense would have got smoked on that play. You don't expect that.
No,
you got to do the
unexpected.
You got to do the expected
Stop
sometimes.
that, Ronbo.
I'm telling you the truth because the Hawks are like really vicious. Their lateral pursuit is unreal. A lot of teams wouldn't have recovered that quickly. See, because that was the stupidest play in the world.
Side.
I'm just saying, you don't run that play like you're saying, and the defense is sitting there thinking the same thing. I know damn well they're not going to run a sweep, and they did, and an option sweep at that.
Oh.
So, you know, that could work most of the time.
All right. I'll give it up. That's why I don't want Raheem Morris to do. And Cal Shanahan's thing, just give up. But I'm gonna give up because, like, if you play football, the closest way to a destination is straight, right?
Well, yeah.
So why the fuck we didn't go straight?
We lost the game too. I wonder if that would have made a big difference in that game. Never.
And maybe I'm missing on Brendan, because everybody talk about Brindle. But we I wanted to tell you a story about a dude called Hamburger. We was in the military, right?
Yeah.
And we was in Spain. We was playing flag football. We had a dude called Burger. He was our center. Burger was like 5'5", 285, something like that, right?
How did he move?
He was in the military. So you had to do your runs and stuff, but whatever. We went against the Marines, and they had a big dude around 6'5", 285 with a Confederate flag tag on his forehead, on the back of his head.
Oh God!
I swear to God, you think I'm lying when I say
no? I believe you can't make that stuff up. I believe it.
Yeah, we was kind of scared of him. Like, yo, I'm gonna hurt that man if he get crooked. You heard me?
Yeah.
But Burger did great. Burger didn't give one sack up because Burger stood in there like a grown man, and we helped Burger every time. We wanted to hurt that man too, because you know what I mean, the situation.
Yeah.
But trust, we won that game, but it was the help.
You said Burger was 5'5", and what was his weight?
Like 280, 285, 250. Like he was a big boy. I'm sorry. I might be getting in line because I'm 5'10". He was shorter than me and fatter than me.
You know, because the thing is, you're not going to move a guy with that kind of center of gravity. That's a fire hydrant.
Yes, he was like
legs.
A fire hydrant, a tree stump or something.
Yeah, you hit that.
And
I've hit that kind of thing before, and it hurts. You didn't feel 1 inch of their body even move. You're just bouncing off like a ball and getting up and looking around and see if anybody's seen that. You know, So I know what you're talking about.
He was so happy we won that game. Just because of that other dude, because everybody's like, he went to junior college, he went to college and all this and this. I seen that rebel flag on his head. I said, oh, nah, boy, we're going to have some problems there.
I know. I really wish America would stop it. But anyway, hey, did I ask you, I said between, my comparison between you got Max Crosby on one side, Jefferson on the other. You got to make a choice. You got one day to make that choice because they're both not going to be available. Who are you going to take?
Jefferson.
Okay, see, that's 2 points for Jefferson
Crosby,
tonight.
We need to have more out of Bosa. Bosa get paid too much money to always need help. Everybody say, oh, Bosa need more help. Bosa need more help. Well, Bosa need to give up some of his money, then they get more help.
Yeah, your perspectives. Bosa earned that money. Why does he need to give?
Because how's he earning it hurt? Like he been hurt three ACLs or 6 CLs or whatever.
2. Well, you know, it's football.
And then a holdout. Yeah. Nobody talks about the holdout. He stood out for 6 games or 4 games, and he wanted more money.
When? Oh, you mean that the year he signed? They signed him one day, an hour before the season started.
No, he didn't. He missed 4 games.
Did he? Okay.
Yes.
Because that's vague in my mind. I could have sworn they signed him at the last minute before
that was Brandon Aiyuk or something. Well, they was like bad at him, but he signed and played the first game. Bosa didn't play.
Okay. I'll be back to you on this.
But regardless of all that, I like Bosa. I'm just saying. I'm sorry to waste all this. I don't want to be negative on our team.
Yeah. Well, it's something you got it right. It's your team. It's my team. We got to try. We got to go, E. I'm going to tell you what, though. I'll see you later in the week before Super Bowl 60.
That's what's up. Remember Burger. Big shout out to Berg.
Hey, Burger.
It ain't the size. It ain't just the man. It's not the size of the fight in the man. It's not the size of the man in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the man.
There you go. You got it. There you go. Yeah, New Jersey.
Good.
All right, Phil.
Ronbo Sports. Love, like, subscribe. Bang, bang, Niner.
Gang.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
All right, Phil. Okay. Oh, no wonder you couldn't answer. This individual is out cold. He snores like you can be in a room with a person that snores at this level. He's not loud. And then maybe PJ could be a girl. Women don't snore. You notice that? And when they do, it's like very slight. Except I had an auntie, though. Gert could snore. Oh, Gert can keep up with any man. Hey, okay, PJ sleep. Yeah. Oh, God. Here he comes. It's the man with everybody's favorite 49er dog. It's the marketing pro.
Yo, Ronbo, what it do, player. And everybody knows, marketing pro, know the score from the Big Orange to the Big Apple, player. How's OG Ronbo doing?
I just sit back having a good time. You know, that's that time of year when I'm worry-free. All the dust is settled.
That makes both of us.
You know what I'm saying? You can chill now.
You know what I'm saying? I went unconscious watching that title game.
Yeah, I know, right?
I just woke up.
Hey,
I'm finally over it after today.
The playoffs, and we all want to go to the playoffs. And then when you get there, I mean, you can't eat properly. You're losing sleep. You're sitting there screaming at the monitor like you lost your mind. It's just not healthy. But I can't wait to get back to it.
Ronbo, I got the formula for the 49ers, player.
Oh,
you
God.
Draft offensive line, you trade Mac to the Vikings, and you bring in JJ. That's it. That's all you got to do.
You know, I don't think the Vikings are willing. Everybody talks about JJ like he's going somewhere. He's not going anywhere. Do you know if I own the Vikings and I looked up and they didn't talk to me about this and I own the Vikings, they already fired the GM, maybe because of that. Because he wanted to trade.
No, because Justin Jefferson once out of Minnesota. He only had 2 touchdowns last year because his quarterback couldn't stay on the field, and when he was on the field, he couldn't throw. You know what I'm saying, player? And receivers, just like you had a diva yourself, BA, and BA, come on down to LA, player. We'll sign you on the spot, player. We could use you. Come on down. Put that Rams gear on.
Wait. Are you tired of Devontae already?
No, Adams already said he doesn't want to go anywhere else. It's unfinished business.
Well, the thing is,
because you do realize Adams. Imagine the pain, Ronbo, going to 5 NFC Championship games and not winning one.
I seen his pain. He was displaying it on X. Well, look, I really felt sorry for him. I really did. But listen, my point is, if BA comes over there, you don't realize having there ain't enough ball for BA, Puka, and Devontae. It just ain't.
When you got a quarterback that's thrown total over 50-plus touchdowns, almost 6,000 yards, and his name is Matthew Dime Stafford, top 5 all time, there's plenty of balls to go everywhere. And there is rumor because LA ESPN was talking about Brandon Aiyuk to the Rams. And because the Redskins, the Washington no-name team let go of BA. I mean Debo. BA don't want to go there now. He don't want to go to Washington. He wants to go to a winner, and he saw how close the Rams were. I mean, there were, a couple. They didn't call that face mask on Stafford. You know, when the guy grabbed Stafford's face and didn't call that changed the game. And then, or special team was the reason why we didn't win the Super Bowl this year. So we hired the Browns offensive coordinator, Ronbo. You know that? We got the Browns offensive coordinator.
Special teams, you mean, right? Was it?
Special teams, yeah. But if I'm the Niners, I go after Justin Jefferson, draft nothing but offensive line. Because listen, man, your guy on the left side is starting to lose a step, Ronbo, and you know it. And I'm not lying. You saw what I saw in that Seahawks game. I thought Williams got overwhelmed. That's not Trent. I remember. So y'all need a draft for the future. Get that, because Curry gonna need protection.
In fact, we should have done after Greg. We were supposed to be taking care of that last year. And we've taken it into another year.
I think what haunted the 49ers is Kyle's mismanagement when he drafted Moody, and he should have got an O lineman. I think that really hurt you guys. And I got to defend your GM.
Yeah.
What's his name?
John Lynch.
Because Kyle really is calling the shots. GM don't really get to grocery shop like he wants to because Kyle overrides everything.
What?
But it's simple. Get Justin Jefferson. Because Ricky's no guarantee. Ricky Pearsall's resume is not impressive. He's injury prone, and you get Justin Jefferson in that Shanahan system. I think Purdy's life gets a little bit easier, and then you draft some offensive lineman that gives them a little more time.
Jefferson makes anybody's life easier. Of course, you got to realize the price you need to pay for him is probably pretty exorbitant. Also, what do you want? I want to get back to the BA trade. Now, what are you giving up for BA?
We're not giving up nothing because you guys going to release him. If you're not going to pay BA his contract, how are you going to hold it?
No. For some reason, the 49ers still have rights to him. You got to compensate us somehow. I don't know what it would be, but
Kyle, listen to me, Shanahan. You better let the player go because you ain't paying him. If you want to pay him, then we'll trade him. But if you're not paying him, you can't hold him.
Yeah, it's very unclear to me. I don't understand the situation. I think the 49ers are waiting for it. You might be right. I think the 49ers are waiting for that legal date when they won't be held liable for a certain amount of monies. And if that be the case, you guys might be the only person standing in line.
I want BA on LA. I think BA would kill it in LA. I think he's a great receiver. I think he's still mad because Purdy didn't throw him the ball in the Super Bowl when he's open in overtime, wide open. He cooked that, what's his name, McDuffie, put him on the ground. But you see, Purdy was not a Stafford. He didn't look for the number one killer. Purdy was looking for the check down. See, if that was Stafford, he would have looked to the left. Oh, yeah, I already know B is open. Boom, touchdown. 49 Super Bowl champs. But Purdy didn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
What are you saying about
that? That left some psychological effects on BA. I think he never got over that Super Bowl.
You sit around and come up with these things on your own? Listen, BA was fine the following year, and he says nothing but good things about Brock Purdy. So where are you getting this from?
I'm just saying, player, when you got a top all-time quarterback like Stafford, top 5 player, we could take BA. How about this? We'll give you Higbee for BA, straight up.
No.
You need a tight end because, what's his name?
Higbee stays hurt.
Homie ain't going to be back till half the season. You're going to need a proven guy.
And him and Higbee both.
Even that playette, Tan John agrees with Marketing Pro. She even agrees with me that she would give up BA for Higbee. She agrees with me.
Well, you know what? Higbee's not getting traded. And 49ers, does Higbee block?
Yeah, Higbee's the
no.
touchdown leader.
You took you too long
of course.
to answer that question.
I'll tell you, you know why Tutu didn't get to play a lot this year?
Yeah.
Because he couldn't block. McVay and your big brother McVay and little brother Shanahan have one thing in common. If you can't block, you're not on the field.
Market Pro, this is the second time the dog has not made an appearance on the program, and we're a little anxious.
He's killing. In the winter, he's mellow. Like, he's literally sleeping. He ate a Tornado's pizza with me tonight. You know what I'm saying?
When you're calling, you need to wake him up and let him know we're talking. Anyway, we got to go. Yeah, we got to go.
Right on, player. First of all, let me shout out the original 49ers podcast who started this gangster shit, Ronbo Sports. Like, subscribe, and share. And gift the player, man. Get Ronbo those super chats, player. Shout out Rams Nation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't give up. We'll be back next year, player.
No, you won't. No. We'll make sure of that. All right, Market Pro. Have a great night. Give a best to that
Peace out,
dog.
Player.
Peace out.
And get that Rams gear.
What's wrong with him? Tony ATL. Get in here, man.
Ronbo, good evening. I'm just trading jabs with a Texas girl who just slithered into the chat about 5 minutes ago. Again, nobody cares about what he thinks. He has a negative football IQ, so why would we care what he thinks?
And also, you're supporting a team that just drove into a pit, endlessly dropping.
Oh, you mean that circus sideshow in Dallas?
Yeah. It's fun watching Dallas go through this, though. You know, Tony, honestly, we have to. Eventually, they're going to pull up out of that tailspin. No, probably not anytime soon, but eventually they're going to come back, and Texas boy is going to wait, and he's probably going to come back and talk trash. But in the meantime, we're watching him just, it's just a fun thing.
So Ronbo, you guys looks like it's not official yet. Looks like you guys might be hiring Raheem Morris as your DC.
Yeah.
He's got a good defensive mind. You know, he comes from the Tony Dungy tree.
Oh,
he was with Tony Dungy when
Dungy's one of the greatest of all time.
Tony Dungy was in Tampa. He was a young pup. Then him and who was that? Mike Tomlin.
Mm-hmm.
They both came from the Tony Dungy tree at Tampa.
Mike Tomlin? Damn. Didn't Tomlin play with the Steelers?
No. Tomlin never played in the NFL.
Oh, I got him confused about all these years. Okay.
He was an assistant coach under Tony Dungy. Then
that's
why Tony Dungy got fired, and
because
Tomlin went a separate way.
Was with the Texans. Yeah,
DeMeco Ryans.
Coaches have to be so much more than just X's and O's. You need to be able to deal with men and get them to do what you want them to do. This is why Belichick, who didn't even make it in the first ballot Hall of Fame, there was some shady things going on, but you can't take away from Belichick overall as a coach. Everybody says it's always all about Tom Brady. I don't know, not all the time. So,
and everybody's crying about Belichick. I'm not. Vince Lombardi didn't get in on his first year eligibility. So, and Vince Lombardi, even though Belichick, the only reason why they say Belichick is the greatest because he coached longer. Vince Lombardi's probably the greatest coach of all time.
And Lombardi knew how to handle men, man. He really did. Nobody messed with Vince. I loved it. What the hell's going on here?
Then he also treated them like they were his sons.
I know, man. You got to have a fiery coach, but at the same time, I need to be able to talk to that guy. If I got something on my mind, it's Lombardi was all that. Belichick's not. I understand people.
The closest coach that reminds me of Lombardi, and you're probably not going to agree with me on this, the closest one that I've seen in the modern day era to me is Bill Parcells.
Yeah. No, I used to have a thing about Parcells beating up on my team, but I always respected him because he would always back up.
I just didn't like the Giants.
Yeah, me either. But Parcells you had to respect that guy.
Yes. Oh, and some of the shout matches him and Phil Sims had. Well,
they don't have coaches like that anymore.
Comedy gold, boy. If you ever seen that,
I saw it. Loved it.
Phil Sims was the only one I seen didn't back down to him. Even when he got mad at Lawrence Taylor's a couple of Wire for Sound.
Yeah.
Lawrence Taylor was having a bad game. He's walking by. Some of these people got to get their head out of there. You know what?
Everybody remembers that scene. And they said it loud enough for him to hear it.
Yes.
And for me to talk to a guy like Lawrence Taylor like that means I got a lot of nerve. But things have changed.
Hey, Ronbo, going through the draft, the Senior Bowl just happened. There's this linebacker from Texas Tech named Jacob Rodriguez that was in the Goat House chat. He was talking about who the hits and misses of the Senior Bowl. I'm like, they projected him to be like a third-round pick, maybe late second. I said, man, I hope he could slide to the third. I would love for Jacob Rodriguez. He's an inside linebacker.
Yeah.
He was the captain of Texas Tech. They made the playoff. I would love for him to be a Falcon. Then about 20 minutes later, somebody responded to my comment saying, no, he's going to be a 49er. And I started laughing. I thought,
hey, I got to see this kid. What's his name again?
Jacob Rodriguez. He was the captain of the team. Texas Tech was one of the top 10 defenses.
He went to Texas Tech?
And this dude, Ronbo, from sideline to sideline, he's there.
I've been listening to some of the shows, and Indiana was not a miracle team. It seems they got another quarterback coming in that had better numbers than what's the quarterback's name? Just the Heisman winner? I was laughing and say, damn, if people think Indiana was a fluke, you need to keep an eye on that team. They could change the whole dynamic in college football. Because all the power schools, every school that is supposed to kick ass, and NC2A or whoever's involved with that is making all these adjustments and arrangement. They got a thing where a player can be on the field. Wait, coach, I got to answer his phone. I'll be right back. I know what you're doing. Yeah, you can rob and cherry pick players right while they're at school.
This quarterback must be he must be from the NIL transferring to Indiana because Indiana's backup to Fernando Mendoza was his brother last year.
Really?
His brother's a freshman.
This guy's not. His last name is not Mendoza. I forgot his name, but I was laughing because I was thinking, okay, because
his brother's name is Alberto Mendoza. And I know you're not talking about him.
Yeah, because I'm thinking you're telling me now.
He only came in mop up duty a couple times, so I've seen him hand the ball off, in blowout situations. So I don't know much about him. But Indiana's got some good defensive players coming out. You already got one from last year's, 2 years ago's team, C.J. West.
Yeah.
They got that defensive end, Mikael Kamara, coming out.
Okay.
And then that cornerback that made that play at the end, Jameer Sturge. Everybody wants him. They got him projected as a first-round pick.
What is that system that you can go into? It kind of makes you eligible for other teams to come get you. What is that called?
The NIL.
Yeah, but what is the name of that specifically? You can get into the.
I have no idea, Ronbo. I just know they pay the players now. You could transfer like coaches leaving. You can go into the NIL transfer portal.
Another school. The transfer portal. That's what I'm talking about. What I'm understanding about that, I'm getting bits and pieces because I'm not fully into what they're talking about. I'm saying, wow, if I can get a phone call, my agent or whoever can ask if I want to get in the transfer portal, I can say yes or no, and I'm in.
Yeah.
Wow.
College football has changed. And to answer Ellis's question, outside linebacker Arnold Ebiketie is a free agent from Atlanta. Because we have those 2 first-round picks that both play outside linebacker, Ebiketie is expendable. He was our second-round pick in 2022. I'm just hoping we could re-sign Tyler Algier. And Ronbo, our big free agent signing from 2022, Caden Ellis is up. His contract is up. I want to keep him. I've heard Houston wants him. He's an inside linebacker. Rambo, Caden Ellis should have made the last 2. You've heard of him. He should have made the last 2 Pro Bowls. It didn't. He had like 107 tackles. 3 interceptions, 4 sacks, like 12 tackles for loss. He does it all, and he's the leader of our defense. We got to keep him.
Sounds good to me because I tell you, you guys got too many teams, too many weapons to be losing like you do anywhere. Tony, we got to go. I'm gonna see you later on in the week.
I still say we need to franchise Kyle Pitts and trade him for a second-round pick because I want us to sign Dawson Knox. We can get Dawson Knox at 2 years, $17 million. That's half the cost of paying Kyle Pitts $17 million a year. You know what I mean? It's the cost factor.
Amazing. Tony, really do have to go. I'm going to tell you what, though. I'm going to see you later on in the week. I'm not sure when, but I'm definitely going to come back here before the Super Bowl. All right?
Yes, sir. Good talking to you. Texas boy, your ass as usual. You need to go somewhere. And I'm going to say it again. Yeah. Pickens is not re-signing with you bums. He is smarter than that.
City on his own. All right, fam. Have a great night.
All right. Take care, sir.
You too. Hey, Bethel. We missed Bethel yesterday, and he got confused with somebody else. Hey, Bethel.
I know. I seen that, Rumble.
Yeah, I was, anyway, Bethel, my apologies. Go ahead,
it's so funny that Rams fans are crying about something like that, but don't I remember Sam Darnold getting the face mask almost ripped and threw it?
Yes.
And I don't see nobody calling a flag on it.
Yeah.
And I didn't see Ram fans complaining about that.
Well, and no sympathy from other people. And Jimmy Garoppolo in that 2019 Super Bowl, he got hit under the helmet so hard, you could hear that crash on your screen. Ref didn't notice. I said, you know what, guys? And I still think Jimmy was concussed after that shot to the head.
Yeah.
But there's no way he was coming off the field, right? So, this is what happens in those games. They're lucky they didn't have Vinovich. Well, they might have got better treatment from him. So
probably. Because there's a lot of things that I've seen that are happening, and one of them is that, and this doesn't help the NFL, that they put a picture up. I don't know if you've seen this, of Sam Darnold and
Levi,
the Patriots quarterback right there in the front. Yeah.
I've seen it. Rudy posts that up every few minutes. Every few minutes, he's got a fresh post of the same damn thing. He is so delighted. It's funny they put up Sam Darnold's picture instead of your Brock Purdy. And that's the same team that beat his ass. Why would that be special for me? Well, I don't get it. It's strange. Anyway, I've seen that. I really wish they wouldn't have done it.
Yeah,
too.
That just tells you that if the league would have probably paid it straight up, with not referees, doing what they need to do, then we probably would have, it would have been a more interesting game, and it would have been a better game. So, it just.
You know what, though? I thought it was going to be about the MVPs. I thought the league might give the Rams a break because you got Stafford on one side, an MVP candidate. I got Drake May, another side, that battle the MVP candidates. I just knew they were going to cheat. They didn't. I was delighted. And Rudy can shut the hell up. He will remain with only 2 titles in 70 years. Another year. And by the way, Stafford's only got about 2 more seasons before the Rams finally realize we're paying him way too much money. He's getting mad money, and we gotta look for the future. So, Rudy, you got a little while longer. Not much. Go ahead, Bethel. I just have to take shots.
No, and then plus, if you've seen, a lot of money actually is actually on the Seahawks, and a lot of people are saying that Seahawks is going to win the Super Bowl. So it's kind of,
Bethel,
and
who
if
do you
you've
think?
seen that pick,
Because I don't know how
they both have really good defense.
Yeah, but their defense is not as good. Let's say this: if Drake May doesn't play any better than he's been playing the last 2 couple of games, that Hawks defense is going to put barbecue sauce on him. They're going to lay him on the grill, and they're going to feast.
Yeah,
so I don't know how he's going to win that game.
You cannot trust Sam Darnold either. If there's a good defense,
if
there's a good defense, he doesn't. But sometimes when you see people going at you, like you don't have a chance to get any protection. A quarterback always gets rattled and always gets shook. And I go, if you see, look, even Aaron Rodgers, when we had a really good defense,
I'll never forget it.
And we were going after him. He, even though he was a really good quarterback, he didn't have a chance to do anything because our defense was so good.
I still remember
Sam
him going down. Aaron would be still staring down the field. The camera was so funny. You'd see him going down with that look on his face. He was just going down like he was into quicksand. Aaron, you just lay down there before you get hurt, man. You're dead. You're done. The play is over. God, that was special.
I go. You see, even like with the even with the Steelers, he had his moments where, and plus, if you see, the Patriots played the Texans. The Texans had the #1 defense. And
I know, right?
If you seen remember when they did that to Brock Purdy, and
that's a good point.
And look he put up 21 points against that team. Not a lot of teams can do that.
The Patriots, Vrabel's a good coach. They reflect
Yeah.
him. It could be a good game. The Hawks just look evil. I just can't imagine. We'll see. I want it to be a good game.
Yeah,
I really
well,
wish it be, because 4 quarters of the
yeah.
Hawks just partying is not exactly what anybody wants to see. But Vegas
No,
line is going
nobody
crazy.
wants to see that. No.
What's the spread right now?
Actually, the Patriots are underdogs by 5 points. So they have Seattle winning by a touchdown, I think, or 2 points. Is it 2 points?
Bethel, when's the last time you seen a Super Bowl spread that big? See? Okay,
No.
We'll see.
Yeah, it should. But and I think that we got new defense coordinator. He should be good for us. So, and plus it helps out that's why it always helps out that he was a coach. Now he's that
does that kind of experience does make him even better.
Yes.
Head coach back to a coordinator, from coordinator to head coach back to this is good. Look at Robert Saleh, what he did last year. That defense wasn't worth. They weren't supposed to be that good. We had a stretch of games there. We weren't allowing many points, so and that's hard to do.
And then plus if a defense coordinator knows what he's doing with players, you get a lot out of your defense.
Exactly.
Because remember when we had a good defense, even though the coordinator, wasn't that good, he made some mistakes because he didn't know what to call when he had to call a good play.
Because he didn't know what he had.
So,
Bethel,
yeah.
Bethel, I know I owe you more time. We're going to get you add to your time next time.
Yeah, no problem.
Yesterday. Bethel!
No problem.
Tell you what, I'm going to see you later on in the week.
Hopefully it'll be a good year because a month of that money cap.
Yeah.
So hit the like and let's go Niners.
Indeed.
Yep.
All right, Bethel. All right, fam.
Good night, Ronbo.
Yeah, but PJ, we're looking for you. PJ. Why don't you wake up? PJ, you know what I can't? If you listen back to this, it's going to be hilarious. Ronbo, man, what are you doing? PJ, have a good night, man. Fam, I'm going to see you later on in the week, hopefully as soon as possible. And we'll definitely get together for the Super Bowl and talk about what's going on in Vegas, having no respect for the Patriots. 5-point spread. And by the way, if the betting keeps on at the frenzy that's feeding now, that they're going to expand that. Watch it be a 7-point lead by +7 by Wednesday, Thursday. Vegas does not lose money. You go too far, Patriots aren't going to get ran off the field. Not most likely. They're probably going to get beat. I would bet on that. But I put 3-point margin on that at the most. Fam, I shall see you later on the week. Thank you for the contributions, fam. Always appreciate it. I can't wait to see you later on this week. Meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe so I can find you.